ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ মোৰ ইউটিউব চেনেল মাষ্টাৰ গণেশ এডুকেশ্যন লৈ। তোমালোকৰ হাইস্কুল শেষান্ত পৰীক্ষা HSLC 2025 আহি আছে। তাৰ কাৰণে মই HSLC 2025ৰ কাৰণে খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ইংলিছৰ ফাৰ্ষ্ট চেপ্টাৰৰ কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ কমন কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ ইয়াৰ পৰা আহিব। তোমালোকে ভিডিঅ'টো শেষলৈকে চাবা। এ লেটাৰ টু গড বাই GL Fuentes। কুৱেশ্যন পেটাৰ্ণ, ৱৰ্ড মিনিংছ, true false statement, fill up gaps, complete the sentence, very short questions and short question. word meaning আহিব, তোমালোকে চাবা এই পেজৰ পৰা খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। ইয়াৰ পৰা তোমালোকে 2024 অহাখিনি কাটি দিবা, তাৰ পৰা আৰু যিমান আছে সেইখিনি পঢ়িবা। 1 নম্বৰ, ক্ৰেষ্ট মানে টপ অফ হিল, ড্ৰেপ মানে কভাৰ্ড উইথ এ ক্লথছ, কনসাইন্স মানে এন ইনাৰ সেন্স অফ এ রাইট এণ্ড ৰংছ, পিছু মানে কারেন্সি অফ সেভারেল লেটিন আমেরিকা কান্ট্রিজ 2015 আহিছে। এমিবল মানে ফ্রেন্ডলি এণ্ড প্লেজেন্ট, কন্টেন্টমেন্ট মেন্স স্যাটিসফ্যাকশন, ইন্টিয়ার মানে হোল এণ্ড টোটাল 2017 আহিছিল HSLC। ডাউনপোৰ, হেভি ৰেইনফল, ৰেষ্ট মানে ৰিমেইনিং পাৰ্ট 2016 আৰু 2022 আহিছে। intimately, closely, predicate to forecast. 12 number, hailstones, small balls of ice that fall like a rain, charity, help, croak mean dishonest person, denied and refused, evident and obvious and clear. 17, solitary, lonely and only one, harvest, crop and yield. 19, upset and distraught. Very important common question. This word meaning there from ইয়াৰ পৰা তোমালোকৰ খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ আহিব, both ইংলিছ মিডিয়াম আৰু আছামিজ মিডিয়ামৰ কাৰণে ইয়াৰ পৰা কমন আহিব, চাবা তোমালোকে। তাৰপিছত ভেৰি শ্বৰ্ট কুৱেশ্যন 1 mark, where was Lencho house situated? Lencho house was situated on the crest top of the low hill. What could be seen from the house of Lencho? The river and the field of reap cornfield could be seen from the house of Lencho situated on the top of low hills. What was the only thing the earth needed? The only thing the earth is needed was a downpour or at least shower. Why did the earth need and downpours or at least shower? The earth needed downpour at least and a shower because Lencho cornfield was going dry in that entire valley. Next, 5 number, what did Lencho do? Thought out the morning. Thought out the morning, Lencho did nothing except seeing looking the sky towards the northeast. What did Lencho see in the northeast? Lencho saw the huge mountain of clouds and approaching in the northeast. How was the air? The air was fresh and sweet. Why did Lencho go out in the rain? Lencho went out in the rain to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. What was the Lencho wife doing? Lencho wife was preparing supper for their family members. How many children did Lencho have? Lencho had at least 4 children boys. What were the older and smaller boys doing? The older boys were working in the field and the smaller ones were playing near the house. How long did the hail rain in the entire valley? The hail rained the entire valley for an hour. How did the field look after the hail rain? After the hail rain, the field looked white as if covered with a salt. Was Lencho by professional? Lencho was a farmer. What was a Lencho profession? Lencho profession was a family. What crop was formed by Lencho? Corn was formed by Lencho. What did Lencho hope for? Lencho hoped for a downpour or at least a shower for his dry cornfield so that he might have a good harvesting. How did the rain change? Suddenly the strong wind began to blow and the rain changed to heavy rainfall which lasted for an hour. 19. Where did Lencho stand after the storm has stopped? Lencho stood in the middle of the field after the storm hail had stopped. What was the Lencho only one hope? Lencho only one hope, the help of God. What did Lencho write to God? Lencho wrote a letter to God. To him did Lencho write a letter? Lencho wrote a letter to God. What did Lencho have a great faith in? Lencho has great faith in God. How many poses this Lencho asked from God? Lencho asked 100 poses from a God. Who read the letter first? The postmaster read the first letter. When did Lencho write the first letter to God? Lencho wrote the first letter to God following the Sunday at the day break after the hails had rained. What Lencho write the top of the envelope? Lencho wrote to God on the top of the envelope. Who got the letter first? One of the employees who was the postman got the letter first. How was the postmaster? The postmaster was a fat and amiable person, man fellow. What kind of man and postmaster? The postmaster was a fat and amiable. At first, what did the postmaster do after getting the letter? At first, the postmaster broke out laughing after getting Lencho letter. How many posts did Lencho receive from the post office? Lencho received only 70 posts from the post office. How many posts could the postmaster send to Lencho? The postmaster sent and could send only 70 posts to Lencho. 34. How did the postmaster put his signature in the bottom of the letter? The postmaster signed the letter putting the word God and sent it to Lencho. Who found the letter first? The postman of the post office found the letter first. Why was Lencho's soul filled his sadness? Lencho's soul was filled the sadness because his deep cornfield was totally destroyed by the hailstorms. Short question or 2 mark type. 2 number को what did the Lencho explain when the rain began to fall? When the rain began to fall, Lencho explained, these are not raindrops falling from the sky. They are the new coins. The big drop are 10 cent pieces and little ones and fives. What happened to Lencho field? Lencho field was covered with a hailstone and all its corn was totally destroyed. All the leaves from the trees and the flowers from the plants had fallen. These are not raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. Why did Lencho say the raindrops were like new coins? Lencho said that the raindrops were like a new coins because the rain would help him getting a better harvest. He could earn more money by selling his corn. So when the rainfall fell, he compared it to new coins as money was falling from the sky. He said that the big drops were the 10 cent coins and smaller drops and 5 cent. How did the rain change? What happened to the Lencho field? Suddenly a strong wind began to blow and the light rain changed to heavy which lasted for an hours. Lencho cornfield was covered in hailstone and his corn was totally destroyed. At least the leaves from the trees and the flowers from the plants had fallen. What were the Lencho feeling when he haul stops? When the haul stopped, Lencho's soul and was filled with sadness. He saw that the hailstorms left and nothing from him and his family. He totally destroyed the reaping cornfield. He was anxious about the future, so he stood in the middle of his field and told his son that they would all go hungry that year. Lencho's soul was filled in sadness. Why? Or why was Lencho's soul filled with sadness? Lencho's soul was filled with a sadness because the hailstorm totally destroyed his cornfield. Nothing was left for his family. The whole cornfield was filled with hails. It looked like a field and salt covered. He was so sad that he would go fasting that year. He had no one to help his expect God. What did Lencho have a faith in. What did he do? Lenzo had a great faith to God, so with a deep faith and hope, he wrote a letter God and asking his help of 100 posts in order to sow his field again and to live until the crop come from products. What did Lenzo write his first letter to God? God he wrote, if you do not help me, my family and I will go so hungry this year. I need 100 posts in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes because the hailstorms. What did the postmaster do after he had received Lenzo letter? What did the postmaster do then? After receiving Lenzo letter, the postmaster was deeply impressed in his faith in God. So in order not shake his faith in God, he asked for money from his employee's friend and he himself gave a part of his salary. Thus he collected 70 posts and sent his Lenzo with a letter by mail signaturing God on the letter. Why was Lenzo angry after the opening the letter? Lenzo was very angry after opening the letter because he could find only 70 posts where he asked 100 posts from God. He had great faith in a God he had sent by full amount of money, but he thought that the post office employee had taken the another 30 posts, so he was very angry with the post office employees. What did Lenzo write to a letter God? Lenzo wrote a letter God asking his help of 100 posts because after the hailstorm the his had totally destroyed in deep conflict he had known to help his expert God as he deep faith in God he was completed to seek his help 100 possess in order to sow his field again to live until the crop come. What is made him Lenzo angry? HSL 2023 খুবই important. When Lenzo opened the letter, he found only 70 possess as he had a great faith in God. He thought that God had sent him the full amount, but the post office employees had stolen another 30 posts, and this thought he made of him angry with them. 2023 I say to 30 note. What made Lenzo think that the post office employees were a bunch of crooks, or why did Lenzo call the post office employees a bunch of cooks? As Lenzo had a great faith in God, he thought that the God could not have made from mistake, nor could have denied Lenzo what he requested. So he thought that they had stolen part of money that God had sent him. That why he called the post office employee a bunch of crooks. Why did the postmaster send money Lenzo? Why did the sign the God? The postmaster sent money Lenzo because he was deeply touched by Lenzo and wavering faith in God. He did not want to shake Lenzo's faith in God. He also signed to reply letter God to make a Lenzo believe that it was actually God who had read his letter and send his money and he has requested for. What did Lenzo write in second letter to God? In his second letter, God Lenzo asked him to send a remaining 30 posts as a great need. He also requested God not send in thought the post office because the post office employees dishonest in views and would steal his money again. What is the being compared a plague of locusts? Why? The hailstorm that destroyed Lenzo crop is being compared to be plague of locusts. Locusts are migrating insects that descend in large swarm and destroy field. Since the hailstorm had destroyed his cornfield much the same way, so Lenzo compared the hailstorm to plague of locusts. Describe the Lenzo house and views from it. Lenzo house was situated on the top of the low hill and was a lone house in interior valley. From this house one could see the river and Lenzo reached the confluent which were they dotted with flower. Who found the letter and what did he do it? Did he open it or read? A postman who also held the post office found the letter. He took the letter. The postmaster he neither opened the envelope nor read the letters. Mention to conflict that started in the story Letter to God. The conflict between human and the nature demonstrated with the hailstorm destroying Lenzo conflict. On the other hand, the conflicts between the humans and demonstrated when the Lenzo blames and the post office employee who helped him not knowing that they had sent the money. HSLC examination question 2015 word meaning peso. 2 number what happened by the Lenzo field after the hailstorm. These are not a raindrop falling from the sky, they are the new coins. Why did Lenzo consider the raindrops and new coins? 2016 word meaning rest. 2 number where was the Lenzo home house and situated? 1 number by do not send it to me thought the mail because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. What made Lenzo think that the post office employees were the bunch of crooks? 2017 interviewers. And although the night Lenzo thought only his hope, what was Lenzo only on one hope? Why did the postmaster do after he had received Lenzo letters? 2018 what did Lenzo do? Thought out the morning, what did he saw in the northeast? Lenzo's soul was filled with a sadness. Why? 2019 I say the only thing the earth is needed. Why did only thing did the earth needed? Yet diya se get answer. What did Lenzo write in his letter to God? What type of man was the postmaster? 2020 what was the one hope of Lenzo? What did Lenzo say to his son after the hailstorm? Diya se yaad. What did the postmaster do after he had received Lenzo letters? 2000 no exam was there due COVID-19. 2000 what meaning rest remaining part true false statement. Lenzo had a trader. To false of Lenzo was a farmer. True. Complete the sentence. The field was a white is covered with a snow floor and salt. Why did Lenzo go out when the big drop and rain were falling? 6 number. Why did Lenzo become angry when he counted the money? 1 mark. 2023 MCQ. A plug loctus would have left then man. What does the underlined word mean? What does the word mean? What? A swarm from insect. The postmaster fat animal fellow also broke out laughing. Choose the from below. Friendly. Lenzo hoped for the help from God. Short answer. What were the Lenzo feeling after the hailstorm was over? What does the postmaster send money to Lenzo? ইয়াতে এ লেটাৰ টু গড এইখিনিৰ ভিতৰত খুবেই ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। এইকেইটাৰ ভিতৰতে তোমালোকৰ 2025 কমন পৰিব। তোমালোকে ভিডিঅ'টো শেষলৈকে চাবা। ধন্যবাদ মোৰ মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল।